Hey guys, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, I do want to try to get a Shelmet so that we can evolve our Carablast. Now, even though it's randomized, it does say in the Pokedex that we can get a Shelmet around here, and doesn't really specify if that's like shaking grass or whatnot, but it does say in grass we can get it here. We can also get it in Relic Castle if we're desperate. But yeah, I'm trying to find one here. I figure, why would we limit ourselves with not finding a Shelmet and forever having a Carablast? I want to evolve Carablast, so I figured we'd just find a Shelmet here and evolve it. Also, great, the TM for Tackle. That is largely needed. I mean, we've been forced to use Strength all this time, and we finally have a good normal type move. Okay, now I know that our Gramble and Banette are not the fastest Pokemon in the game, but I have tried to run from this slack off for 3 or 4 turns in a row now, and failed every single time. Let's see if I can do it this time. Oh, okay, that time it worked. What is the speed stat on slack off? Because that was insane. Okay, so I've been searching for this Shelmet in Relic Castle and whatever that other route was, Route 6 or something, for about 30 minutes now, and you know what? I'm starting to believe that maybe the Pokédex is lying to me, because I have not seen it in either places. The other place has a Carablast, it has that, hey, a Finneon. I mean, maybe it can appear here, because I haven't seen a Finneon before out of like the 50 encounters I've been here for. Maybe it'll pop up in the next few encounters, but if not, then, well, the next cut is just going to be us heading towards Driftvale Bridge. Before I get into this, no Shelmet, so here we are. And also went back and picked up some more Master Balls. Yeah, I searched for a Shelmet for 30 minutes. I don't know how it works because I'm pretty sure you can't catch... I know you can't catch Shelmet in... what is it called? Relic Castle in the base game, so it's obviously affected by the randomizer, but also I didn't find one, so I don't know if it's a night encounter or how it works. But anyway, we can finally start the episode now. And you know what? I also noticed that Garbage Man can learn Fly, so Garbage Man has Fly now. And Clink can get Intimidate, so yeah, I'm hoping for a Clink. Oh god, I don't want to take a hit with a Leslie. Wait, isn't Watchog weak? Oh god, I don't remember. I'm gonna go out into Pierce Veil. And I'm gonna hope that we don't eat like a Crunch or something. Willow. Oh, we're faster. Okay, that's actually good for us. Come on, hit through. Yes! Okay. Cool. So, unless it has guts, which would be very unfortunate, we are in the clear right now. Also, we cannot touch this thing, so... Come on. Aw. Unlucky. Aw, and it hits the Hypnosis. Unfortunately. That's fine, we can switch out into... We don't have any fighting types. I'd like a fighting type. Oh, okay, yeah, it definitely doesn't matter. Unfortunately, nobody could learn Magnitude besides Cold as Ice, but I didn't teach that to Cold as Ice. Does Poison resist Electric? Well, better time than ever to check. It does not. Cool. I'm always iffy about the poison resistances and such. Cool. So now we can get our drawbridge encounter, and a couple more after that, but yeah, the drawbridge is right over yonder. Actually, there is an item over here, or maybe even 2 items, I think. Hopefully we can get to them without encountering a Pokemon, because Floatstone, okay, that's useless. I don't know if Floatstone has ever had a use. Maybe it does something cool with Fling, but I'm not quite sure. Really? There's no item over here? I know I didn't grab it. Really? There's no item over here, huh? Okay, well that's a bit unexpected. Wait, we don't actually have to fight Heartbreaker Charles, do we? It's not on the battle list here. Wait, I actually have to bring that up. I feel like Heartbreaker Charles is worthy of the battle list. Okay, we do have to fight Heartbreaker Charles. That is a little scary because, well, you know what? I imagine Leslie will outspeed his Sigilith. Also, might I add that Heartbreaker Charles does not look anything like he does in the anime. Like, his anime appearance and his game appearance are drastically different. Like, maybe there's a 20-year difference in between. Oh, it's a rotation. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, whatever we bring in... Yeah, I mean, we have to fight him. Oh, this is a scary fight. So hopefully, we're just gonna have to rely on Leslie. We're gonna have to rely on Leslie just one-shotting everything with Spark. Outspeeding and one-shotting everything, I should say. Level 28, we're fine there, but level 32. Okay. I think a Spark should just do... Okay, so we one-shot the Sigilith. That's probably what I was worried about the most. Yeah, Sigilith down, which is great for us. Can he move now? Rotation battles are not a very widely used or liked format, so... Wide guard. Oh, there's a hair in my mouth. Yeah, wide guard, I think that just protects his other Pokemon from being attacked, which doesn't really make much sense in a rotation battle since only one Pokemon can be active at a time, so I don't know. Anyway, ooh, wow, it ate that, huh? It doesn't have Defeatist actually, so let's hope we don't run into many Archeops. Or Archeops, not Archeops. I believe... What's her face? Oh my god, what's the champion's name? I don't know, but I remember she has an Archeops, doesn't she? What is her name? It's actually bothering me, and I refuse to look it up. Okay, you know what? I don't refuse to look it up. This is bothering me. Iris. Okay, well I was thinking of L's, so I was obviously completely off. Okay, well our next fight, or our next major fight is Clay, which hopefully won't be too bad. I wonder if we get Surf before the fight, because if so, then I think we might just sweep with Leslie, which would be great for us. But here we go, we do get another encounter. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be back when we find that encounter. Okay, that was fast. That was only the next shadow. Execute. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. Though, we do have to find a sunstone for it. Do we have a sunstone? Actually, or no, he takes a leaf stone, right? You know what? I'm just gonna Master Ball it. Might as well. Money is no object. The execute line is pretty good overall. Execute, even just execute, is good for a basic Pokemon. You know, it's bulky and it's got decent special attack, but it really doesn't see much use past maybe the second gym, because then you start running into more evolved Pokemon and execute stats don't really keep up with that. But then you can get the Executor, which is just a great Pokemon. Not only is it bulky, so it can eat lots of hits, but it also has that great 125 special attack. I mean, that's up there with Alakazam and Reuniclus. Okay, maybe not quite at Alakazam levels, but still very respectable. Unfortunately though, it doesn't have great move diversity. As you can see, it's usually just Grass and Psychic. Leaf Storm, Psychic, Psyshock, Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Rest, Solar Beam, and Grass Knot. You know, it might be able to run in a Hidden Power Fire, maybe some other Hidden Power that I don't know about, but really it just wants to hit hard with those Grass and Psychic type moves. It's also weak to Bug, which is a 4x weakness, so you definitely don't want to take a Bug type move. Fire, Ice, Ghost, Dark, and Flying, which most of those aren't really common. Flying is, Bug is, but those other just, you know, you might see them every once in a while, but it's not a recurring threat. I think the worst thing about Executor for a normal playthrough is that you need that Leaf Stone, which you're usually not gonna get until later on in the game, and maybe by then you have a good grass type or a good psychic type. And, you know, you just don't want to replace that Pokemon with an Executor. Another big problem with the Execute line is that most of their moves come from like TMs or are learned at a high level. Like Psychic is at 47, and then some of the moves also come from move tutors. And you know, this could be a deal breaker for a normal playthrough of a game, especially if it's pre-Gen 5 where the TMs are consumable. Overall, Executor is a great Pokemon, but its shortcomings can definitely affect its viability on a person's team. There we go, your name's Cracked. I hope you're a good Execute because I like it. I like Executor. I think it's a cool Pokemon. I hardly ever use it. I do not like Alolan Executor. I think that Pokemon is stupid. Sorry to all you Alolan Executor fans out there. That Pokemon is not it. Oh great. More drama. More drama in the Team Plasma circle. Did we miss any items? Oh, we sure did. Oh, what? Right here? Good item? Spell Tag. Okay, you know what? We have 2 ghost types, so that's not bad at all. Now we have to go with these Drama Queens. We do get a gift Pokemon, actually, which is usually the Zorua. I wonder what it's going to be this time. Oh, I hope it's something good. Shoot, it could even... Well, no. Would I even want a Zorua? I don't know. I'm excited to see what it is, though. Unfortunately, there's no cold storage in this game, which is weird. They got rid of the whole cold storage to make the PWT. I don't know. It's only a 2-year difference from the first game, I believe, right? So, I mean, they were real quick to get rid of that and build the PWT, I'll tell you that much. Okay, cool. We can go get our gift Pokemon now, and there's even some special shops. Dire Hit. That's useless. Okay. You know, let's check out the old shop before we hit up the gift Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Oh, yep, there we go. Cool. An Expert Belt. Hey, I already have one of those. But you know what? It's a good item, so I'll take another one. You. Ooh. Hey, EV training guy. How about you? Nuzlocke? Okay, not bad. Nothing too great. A couple evolution items. Well, actually, just one evolution item. I don't know why I said a couple. Do you sell anything? Ah, oh, this Charles guy, I swear. Always pick up some Moo Moo Milk. It's the best healing item, besides Hyper Potions. But these are cheaper, so, you know. Good item? Rock Tomb. Okay. You know what? You know what? I'll take Rock Tomb. That's not half bad. Although I don't know if anybody can learn it. Let me down there. Aw. I want to get the item. Come on, man. Oh, wait. We do have to do a fight over there, don't we? Okay, wait. Oh, wait. We have another special shop. It never ends. Dusk Ball. Okay. Dusk Stone. Moonstone. Hey, there we go. We can evolve everybody now. Miracle Seed. That's not half bad either. Cool. So let's get a couple more encounters before we get the gift one. Is there an item right here? No. Oh, I want to get that item down there, but we can't yet, so. Okay, let's see. What is the Shaking Grass encounters for this route? I don't feel like doing the Shaking Grass. Come on, give us something good. Come on, something good, something good. A Squirtle! Okay, I'll take that. It's cool, actually. I'll definitely take that. That is an instant Master Ball, I'll tell you that much. Sweet, a Squirtle. Now we just need a grass starter and we'll have a starter of each type. I'll keep this one short because I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with Blastoise. Blastoise and all of its evolutions are pure water, which means it's only weak to electric and grass. The water typing is pretty good all around since it's good offensively and defensively. As you can see, it only has the 2 weaknesses in electric and grass, and it hits some of the most common types in the game for super effective damage, or at least neutral. As you can see, Blastoise has pretty good defenses and respectable offenses to really hit back hard. It also gets good moves like Scald, Surf, Toxic, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Earthquake, Focus Blast, and Dragon Tail, which it mostly wants to do those special attacking moves, but the physical ones are there for the diversity. Earthquake allows Blastoise to hit electric type Pokemon for super effective damage, and Dragon Tail helps with unfavorable matchups since it can switch out the opponent's Pokemon. Overall, it's a Blastoise. There we go, Shell Shock the Squirtle. Sweet. Oh, I wish we could surf. I believe we can actually get a Charged Stone Cave encounter as well right now. And unfortunately, since we missed that, or since the coughing blew up, we can't get a Hidden Grotto encounter anymore. Which is really unlucky, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, hey. Well, that would have been dupes. But I do like Gothorita's design. So, would have been cool. Sneak past. Aw, what's it gonna be, though? Politoed. A Politoed is not similar to a Fungus. I don't know what you're smoking, game. Oh, come on, just let me out of here, man. Oh, okay. Well, just don't Whirlpool next turn. There we go. Got a little scared there. Oh, come on. A Chimchar. Okay, that could have been cool. If we can just find a Shelmet I can catch so I can evolve my Carablast. Vampy, okay. We do need a ground type. A ground type is something that we need. A ground or a flying type. Or hey, meet in the middle and get a Landorus Therian. Oh, come on. Creep watching me battle Pokemon from behind. Ouch. Okay, the Deerlings hurt. The Deerlings hurt. We are not fighting that Deerling. Okay, well, you're physically bulky, right? Yeah, you seem to have your stats together. Got to eat this. Oh my god, Deerling is strong. Hit this Ice Fang, thank you. I was a little worried there for a second. Shelmet, okay, wow. Rub it in my face, why don't ya? Let's see. Well, we can go out and Underbite here. Man. Ooh, and it's setting up on me now? I guess we're just gonna click Strength a few times. Oh, or once. We're gonna click Strength once. Cool. So, not bad. Item? Never Melt Ice. Oh, we already have one of those. Okay, let's see. Don't we get a Deerling here as well? Oh, we do. We get 2 gift encounters. Okay, well, I'll be right back and I'll set my stuff for... God dang it! I'll set a Pokemon in the PC. Okay, we are back, and I'm curious to see what this is gonna be. Yep. Is it... I don't believe it's actually just gonna be a Deerling. Which you know, if it is a Carnivine... Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I wouldn't mind a Deerling, and in this case, I'd actually prefer the Deerling. Now, I hate to say this because I actually like Carnivine. I think it has an interesting design, and I liked it in the anime. I thought it was pretty funny. But Carnivine is a bad Pokemon. First off, let's start with the good. Pure Grass typing isn't awful. Grass does hit most of the most common types in the game for super effective damage, like your rock, ground, water types. I mean, it does a great job of dealing with those, but it falls apart when it has to deal with Pokemon that aren't weak to grass. For physical coverage moves, it only gets Crunch in return. Now, I'm not hiding moves from you. As of Gen 5, these are the best physical non-grass moves that Carnivine can get. The only other physical non-grass move that you could possibly run on a Carnivine is Facade, which you would have to get statused for that to work. So Carnivine, that's just not really an option for Carnivine. But what I think is even worse than its move pool is that speed stat. Now you see a pretty respectable attack. Its defenses aren't horrible. I mean, they're pretty well rounded. But that speed, I mean, it's gonna get outsped by a lot of stuff. It's really gonna only outspeed rock and ground types and steel types even, but it can't hit the steel type because, you know, it doesn't have any coverage. With how slow it is, Carnivine's really going to be eating a lot of hits, and, you know, it's weak to a lot of typings. You know, fire, ice, poison, flying, bug. Now, some of them are pretty common, which you can't really avoid. Fire, you're not really going to run into. Ice, maybe later on in the game. But poison, flying, and bug, those are pretty common. And it does get that immunity to flying, but that's only when it has the ability levitate, which we don't have access to because our abilities are randomized in this playthrough. Hopefully one day Carnivine will get an evolution or a mega, here's hoping. But for right now, it's not a great Pokemon. I'm gonna call you Vine Boom. Serene Grace, I don't believe it is. Okay, let's see here. Now, does this guy look away? Does not seem so. Okay, well, we can get our cave encounter and then we can go back for the gift encounter. Oh hey, see, you got a Deerling. Oh wait, that's actually scary because Deerling hits really hard. Oh my god, and I put the guy back in the box. Okay, I think we're gonna have to hit a Will-O-Wisp. Oh my god. Please do not crit me and kill Pierce the Veil. Willow. Okay, we're faster. Whew. A little scared there for a second. Youch. Okay, now we're gonna disable that so you cannot use it any longer. Oh my god, it can heal itself. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Oh my god. This is scary. Oh my god, what is it doing? Oh my god, what is wrong with you, Yamask? Okay, protect. Okay, we can disable. Yamask, you have got to hit this. There we go. Okay. We hit it. Okay, but it's just going to keep doing that. It only has 5 PP for aromatherapy, so is it out yet? I don't know if it's done yet. Okay. It might be out of aromatherapies. Okay, we use disable. Wow. Okay, we got lucky that we have pierced the veil. This might have been pretty scary otherwise. Just gonna hit a protect again. I don't believe it can touch us. That's why it keeps using takedown. Okay, nope, we're still protected. Oh my god, wait, whoa. Okay. Disable. Okay. The Deerling is down. I repeat, the Deerling is down. Holy moly, that was scary. Holy moly. Wow. I was not a fan of that fight. Jeez. Wow, we really have to watch out for Deerling. I hope Saucebuck isn't even stronger because that would be awful. Oh. Okay, we can sneak down here. There we go. Let's see what the item is. Okay, it's a Pokemon first. Chimchar. Get out of here, buddy. We already saw you here. Good item. Super Repel. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. I'll take that. Now, if we can just sneak past this chick. Look away. Thank you. Item? No. Okay, let's see. Dowsing Machine. Oh, it's another Pokemon. Another Politoed. Okay, let's sneak past. Oh, come on. Let me out of this place. The worst part is that Underbite is so unbelievably slow, so half the time he can't run away. A Dratini! Aw, that would have been cool. What did we get here? We got Squirtle. You know what? I'm fine with Squirtle. Plus Dratini could have been a little annoying. Actually, did I think I lowered the evolution levels for those high level evolutions. Wait, don't we get a shiny stone here? I believe we get a shiny stone right here. Yeah, sweet. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's get our Charge Stone Cave encounter real fast. Hey, Bianca. Come on, give us something good. Be something good. Okay, well, I was asking for a flying type. That's not horrible. The only problem is that it has a late evolution, which might... I think it's level 38 is its evolution. I don't want to waste a Master Ball on that. I know I can catch it with a Great Ball or an Ultra Ball if I have to. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, so we got our flying type. Hopefully it has Volt Absorb or something of the sort. Maybe it has huge power. Dojio is pretty much your typical normal flying bird. The only difference is that you usually encounter Doduo and Dodrio later on in the game, as opposed to the first couple routes in most mainline games. This doesn't make it bad. Out of all the normal flying type birds in Pokemon, I'd probably say it's the second best, only losing to Staraptor. But Staraptor is a special case when it comes to early game normal flying type Pokemon. Both Dodrio's attack and speed are 110, which means it's going to outspeed a lot of Pokemon, and it's going to hit them pretty well. But unfortunately, it does have pretty poor move diversity, and it relies on Jump Kick to hit those tanky Rock and Steel type Pokemon. But other than Rock and Steel type Pokemon, it's gonna hit pretty hard, and it's not even walled by Ghost type since it gets that Dark type coverage. With its normal flying typing, it's only weak to Electric, Ice, and Rock, and that even gives it a ground immunity, which an immunity to ground is always a great plus side for a Pokemon. SDIYBT, yep, twin. Cool, so we got our encounters, though we do have to get that final gift encounter. Where is he? There he is. Cool, so let's heal up and we'll go do that fight. Which I'm hoping is not a hard fight because, you know, well, you know what? I actually could look it up. What is its name? Wait, do we? Yeah, we do have to fight him because, you know, it is probably fine. Wait, I'm not looking at those. I'm not looking at any of the stuff yet. You know what? Put a box over the screen so that the viewers can't cheat either. I don't want them to know what it is before I know what it is. Okay, so we're leading Underbite here, which should hopefully be good for us. This should not be a hard fight because it's not randomized, so it's going to be a Herdier, I think. I'm pretty sure it might just be a Herdier, which would be pretty good for us. Okay, two. First one's a Herdier, okay. Herdier has not been that big of a trouble for me, though I've only run into a handful of them. Okay, it is fast, it seems. Or maybe Underbite's just slow. Underbite might actually just be slow. Okay, see, we do a decent amount, and it takes itself out. It unalives itself. I hate that term so much. Ooh. Now, I'm gonna believe this one-shots. Okay, we outspeed it. Wow, Swoobat is slow. Yeah, I was about to say, if he's that slow, he better have some bulk to him. Wow, this guy is slow as can be. Holy moly. Like, Underbite's been outsped by, like, everything so far. For it to outspeed Swoobat, of all things, it's crazy. Huge ass. I forgot I named him that. What a treat you are. Okay, well, I feel as though, here's the gist of what he says. We were bad, but now we're good. Moving to your neighborhood. Take the Zorua. Yeah, that's pretty much what he says. If you're a fast reader, you can pretty much glean that. Yeah, also get over it, bro. Who gives a care? Who gives a flip? Yeah, oh yeah. Man, I have to clear out my inventory. My freaking life. I don't remember, have we seen a Dawnstone yet? In a shop or anything? I don't believe we have, because I feel like I would have noticed. But maybe I wasn't thinking about it. Zorua. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and what's it gonna be? Nidorina. Nidoqueen is a pretty decent Pokemon, though I would not use its pre-evolutions. The Pure Poison typing on Nidoran and Nidorina really don't do it any favors, and their stats are very poor. And not to mention their move pools are really bad, but Nidoqueen is definitely a step up from that, where it gets a great move diversity and that ground typing gives it some extra oomph. I will say though that Nidoqueen's usefulness really comes from its sheer force ability, which we don't have access to since the abilities are randomized this playthrough. So we don't really get that full Nidoqueen experience, but nevertheless, the move pool is really great. I mean, you get moves like Earth Power, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Focus Blast, Sludge Wave, and even Stealth Rock. And now, that is just great move variety, like you're going to be hitting most things for super effective damage. Now you may notice that Nidoqueen prefers to use special attacks even though it has a higher physical attack, and that's because of its ability Sheer Force, which again, we don't have access to right now. But that sheer force, when it comes to moves with an additional effect like Earth Power has a chance to lower the foe's special defense, it actually takes away that additional chance and gives the move a 1.3 times power boost, which, you know, that is a great thing. But I think more than anything, it goes special because its special attack has a wider move diversity over its attack. I mean, you see Ice Beam, Fire Blast, I mean, that's already great coverage, and it just does not get physical moves with that kind of coverage. Unfortunately, Nidoqueen is weak to some very common typings with Water, Ice, Ground, and Psychic, which those might actually be some of the most common typings in the game. But other than that, it is a very solid Pokemon when it has that sheer force ability. Okay, I mean, Nidoqueen and Nidoking aren't bad. Nidoking's better because it's more offensive. It's a ground type. You know what? It is a ground type. Moxie. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, it doesn't matter because the stats are randomized. Ooh, it does seem to be pretty slow though, unfortunately. No, that's not bad. We do have Magnitude, so it has a ground type move. We're not going to use it for this gym. Okay, well it seems to have good attack, but unfortunately its speed seems pretty poor. Oh yeah, Moxie. I was about to say, but what's its ability? Hello, you two. Yeah. What are you doing in this corner? Being a creep. Okay, well finally we can go check on the rest of our Pokemon. Hopefully they have something good as well. I'm hoping for huge power on all of them. Let's see. First one, Speed Boost. Okay, you know, that's not bad. Let's check stats. Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty good. I won't lie. All right, not bad. Its HP seems pretty poor, actually. And its speed would be a problem, but it does have Speed Boost, so it's gonna be just cranking up that speed. Okay, not bad, not bad. Squirtle. Rock? Well, that doesn't really help Squirtle, does it? What, in the newer games, he'd be protected from Wave Crash? Also, that defense and speed are horrendous. Oh my god, that's horrible. Ooh, that is gonna be scary to use. It's gotta, like, get some good stats from evolving if it's gonna have that. Wow, that is really bad. Okay, well, we already know you. Dry skin. Okay, so we have a water immunity. That'll be good for, what's his name? Marin? Marina? What? I can't remember his name. Marlin. I was that close. Okay, well, his speed is kind of mid. He has good attack and good defense, and his HP is good. That water immunity is great, but man, can I get some well-rounded Pokemon? I'm sick of these fast, physically attacking ones that have like 2 special defense. We got another one? Drought. Oh my god. Carnivine, you are fast. Okay, you know what? That could be useful as a setup. We don't have a fire type, right? So we can't really utilize that Drought. Maybe we can get... I don't know. Maybe one day we'll have a fire type. Maybe... Oh my god, what if Carnivine gets U-turn? Can learn U-turn in this randomizer. Okay, so its speed and HP are really nice. You know, that's cool. Wait, was that all of them? Really? That was fast. Okay, well, I guess that's everybody. Now, I can't remember. Do abilities change when people evolve? Have we even evolved anybody this playthrough? Wait, we did. It's Clefairy. And it stayed the same, right? Pretty sure. You know, let's go ahead and level up Shell Shock and evolve him. And then we'll... well, whatever happens next happens. Okay, let's see. Alright, the defense is still bad, but it got better. That speed is pretty bad for how frail it is. But you know, we do have that Blastoise, which, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and evolve it into Blastoise, because we're not gonna use it to clear out the gym. It's just too frail. Big man Blastoise, yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so its special defense got a lot better. Its HP seems a little weak for this level. I mean, its offensives are going strong. Offensives. Okay, yeah, and the ability does stay the same. I mean, he'll be useful for the gym fight, but going forward, those defenses, it'd be one thing if he were faster and had those defenses, but his speed is lower than his defenses, or at least tied. Okay, you know, we'll just have to see. You know, while we're at it, we can also get, what's his face? You know what? Let me check everybody in our box and see when they evolve. Okay, now we got Vulcan up here. Oh, that speed and defense are really bad. That is not great for this thing. So its attack isn't horrible. And heavy metal could work in our favor if we get the TM4 Heat Crash. Though I don't know how heavy Typhlosion is, but I mean, double the weight is still probably decent weight. Because we're gonna have to run a physical Typhlosion. Oh my god, it's so weak. It's so slow and frail. Okay, well, we still have the Typhlosion evolution. Let's go do that real fast. We won't be bringing this to the gym fight. Okay, so we got him to Typhlosion. Very, very high HP and very good special defense, but that speed is still so low. And its attack didn't jump up by that much. But we did learn Flame Charge, so we do have a way of gaining extra speed. I don't know if this thing will ever be used. I mean, we can. It's like a mini Blissey in a way, with good attack. I don't know. I'm afraid to use the thing because I don't know if it's just gonna instantly die. Like, I mean, that's just my biggest concern with the thing. Okay, let's see. Do we have anybody else? Yeah, we can evolve you real fast. Wait, yeah, because it's... I think it's 32? 32 for Gothorita? Okay, so it's level 30 for this thing, and might I say that its stats are awful, except for its HP. Its HP is like triple its second highest stat. Like, that HP is going off the charts. Okay, so... well, I don't know what I was about to say there, because we haven't seen the stats. But we are at Gothorita. How much hair is in my mouth today? Jeez, was I, like, licking the carpet? Giggity. Okay. Its HP didn't change that much, honestly. I mean, it got more well-rounded. Its special attack isn't bad. What's up with all my Pokemon and having balanced attack and special attack? That's like a very recurring thing. I guess not, because Typhlosion doesn't. Okay, well, We can't evolve Perp again until level 41. Yeah, 41. We did get Psyshock, which is pretty good. I mean, that's a good move. That's what, 80 base power? Yeah. We might be able to evolve Garbage Man, but I'll have to double check that. Okay, so we can evolve Trubbish, because that's level 36. And I don't believe we're going to bring Trubbish to the gym fight, so we might as well get him to level... Or, we might as well get him to evolve. Oh, wait, we can already get Cofagrigus. Wow, okay, wait, that's crazy. Okay, I'll be back when both of them are evolved. Okay, so we got Pierce the Veil and Garbage Man up, which unfortunately Pierce the Veil can't hold the EV Light anymore because it's fully evolved. I actually don't remember the stat lineup. Its HP seems to be decent. I mean, it's just pretty well-rounded. It's got good speed, even better special defense. Special attack and attack are still balanced. Like, that's weird that it keeps doing that. And now, okay, good special defense again. Why do all of my Pokemon have high special defense? You know, it's pretty well-rounded. It's not bad. It still fulfills that bulky role that a Cofagrigus would in a normal playthrough, if not better. I actually don't know. You know what? Let me double check. Let me actually see how it compares to a Cofagrigus of this level. Okay, so I was definitely wrong. I mean, it still has a bulky spread, but no, normal Cofagrigus is, well, actually, a normal Cofagrigus is way more physically bulky than our Cofagrigus, but we also have a way higher special defense. Well, not way higher, it's a 10-point difference. And we're almost double the speed. And our HP is slightly lower by 2 points. I wish we could trade in this attack stat. Actually, our attack is lower than a normal Cofagrigus would have. Okay. And our special attack is lower. I don't know, it's not bad. I mean, as long as it's bulky, it gets the job done, because that's what you want in a Cofagrigus. Okay, so not bad. Unfortunately, we gotta take that off, and then we can give this leftovers, and we can give Chucklana a spell tag now. Wait, I completely forgot about Doduo here. Yeah, Doduo can evolve. It evolves at level 31, so I'll be right back. Okay, so still, well, you know, a Dodrio a Dodrio isn't really bulky in the first place. You know what? It does have good speed and good attack, and it's got good physical bulk and HP. It's not bad. It's like a Dodrio, a normal Dodrio, but worse. But slightly bulkier, I'll say that. Okay, you know what? We can bring this to the gym fight. Okay, we are ready to fight the gym. I did teach SDIYBT. I taught him Magnitude and Low Sweep. It can actually learn a lot of moves, which, you know, is great. And yeah, we're just ready to take on the gym, huh? Okay, time to test out old Dodrio here. I'm just gonna call you Dodrio because your name is annoying to say. I don't know why I thought that would be a great name. Okay, let's hope this one-shots. Does this thing get self-destruct at this level? Let's hope... Oh my god, that did nothing. Okay, that did a lot. We can go out into Pierce the Veil here. Wow, I really hope Baltoy is just that bulky and that our Dodrio isn't just that weak. Don't get a boost. Sweet! Yeah, we're lucky we got a Cofagrigus. That is great for us. Sweet. So, yeah, I'll be back when we get to Clay, I guess. Okay, so yeah. Dodrio is awful. By the way, this is a physical... Oh, it's not even a physical move. I'm an idiot. I was thinking this is a physical move. Okay, wait, I'm actually a moron. Yeah, I have Choice Band. I was like, man, for Choice Banded damage, that sure is terrible. Because it's not effective. I'm a moron. There's no way. That is... Ooh, cut this part out. I am embarrassed myself. Okay, so we are back. And I taught Dodrio strength. I don't know why I thought Tri Attack was a physical move. I know it's not. I don't know why I thought it was with Dodrio. I guess because I saw the 3 heads and I was like, yeah, because it's attacking with its 3 heads. Obviously, it's headbutting. But yeah, we're leading with Underbite here to get a Bug Bite off on Clay's lead Krokorok, which has a Citrus Berry. So we're hoping to eat that. And, you know, we'll just play it from there. Also, Leslie got Bubble Beam, which I wish we had Surf at this point. But, you know, what are you going to do? Hopefully this should be a decently easy battle. He does have that Excadrill, but with the randomized stats, hopefully it won't be too bad. Let's hit a Bug Bite and eat that Citrus Berry. Torment, okay. That does not matter to us. You know what, that's even a free turn, so I'll take that. Sweet. And let's just hit a Strength. Sandstorm. Okay, that is a little bit worrying. Luckily, he does not have his usual abilities of Sand Veil and Sand Force. That would be awful, actually. Wow, his Excadrill usually has Sand Force? That's crazy. That is actually... Oh my god, his Onix has Explosion. Okay, we're gonna go on to Pierce Veil. Hopefully he doesn't explode. Actually, hopefully he does explode. Best case scenario. Rock Slide, okay. We should eat that. Ooh, we do not eat that. I'll tell you that much. That hurt a little bit. Okay, hopefully we can hit this Will-O-Wisp. Okay, sweet. I don't know if he has a full restore. Rock Polish. Okay, I'm fine with that. That means nothing to me. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to whittle this guy down. It's gonna take a bit. Okay, well, Onix obviously has a terrible HP stat. I am a bit worried, though, with how low Pierce the Veil's getting. Okay, that's fine. That's a wasted Hyper Potion. I'll take that. I do want to switch out, but I don't want to switch out into, like, an explosion or something. That is definitely a fear. Let's hopefully get some HP back. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we can get a Disable. Yeah, we were gonna eat that one anyway. Okay, that didn't actually see... Wait. Does this Onix have Sand Force? Wait, that did a lot less than it usually did when the Sandstorm was going. Is this thing Sand Force? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but that could be the case, which is interesting. That would be a cool thing, because then I want a Steelix now. Okay, there goes his Onix. And we did recover a good bit of HP there. So, lucky us. Sand slash Airlock, we're fine with that. Okay, yeah, we can just get a Will-O-Wisp off on you. You're not a worry at all. Like, unless you set up 6 Hone Claws, I'm not that scared of you. Let's heal up. And you know what? I do want to hit a Disable. Yep, there we go. Oh, we're faster. Sweet. Awesome. Ooh, there's the Hone Claws. Okay, that is the scary part. Now, you know what? I have a feeling that we can just hit like 2 Nightshades. Yep, there we go. Ouch, that does hurt, huh? So, I should be able to get my HP back with a Protect. And it should die to burn here, I'm hoping. Hopefully. Speed up a little bit. There we go. Sweet! So his final Pokemon is Excadrill, which hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a Will-O-Wisp off on. Will-O-Wisp? Oh, we missed. Okay. Okay, that's scary, that's scary. Though... Oh no, oh no. If he clicks that Rock Slide, we are in big trouble. What is your defense stat? 52, that's really bad. What about you? There's nothing I can do to touch that guy with you. What's your defense? 64. And wait, what is Pierce the Veil's? 68. Oh my god, that's scary. Because at this range, he might just go random move. And if he uses Rock Slide, then we lose Dodrio. What's your defense again? 52. That's so bad. We might have to risk Chucklana here. This is really scary. Wow. Oh, he hit the bulldoze. Okay, wait, that's fine. That's so fine. Because we can hit a Will-O-Wisp. Yes! Okay, we outspeed, so we know this thing is kind of slow. Okay, not bad, not bad. We're in this. We are in this. Now, it's gonna keep clicking Bulldoze, I'm pretty sure. If it clicks Rock Slide here, then what even? Bulldoze. Okay, and now this... Ooh, which one? What's the, okay, 60. Well, I feel like we might be better off with a Magnitude 10! That's 150 base power! Yes! Dodrio, you're insane. I'm sorry I badmouthed you when I was just using you wrong like an idiot. Okay, sweet. Wow. I was scared there for a bit, huh? Cool, so we got our 5th badge? Yeah, our 5th badge. And we can even get a TM now. Awesome. That is amazing for us. The Quake badge. Good. Fire Punch. What is up with it giving us fire moves? We got Blaze Kick, Fire Punch, Fire Fang. I mean, I'll definitely take it, but geez. Give us a water type move or something. But wow, what a clutch. Chucklana, you are so good. Holy moly. When it hit Pierce the Veil with that Bulldoze and did that much damage, that was scary. That really was scary. Wow. Okay. So great. Onto our 5th badge. Or we got our 5th badge. Onto our 6th now. Oh yeah, we do have to do the PWT. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to start off with the PWT, and we're going to get a couple encounters, maybe? I actually don't remember how many encounters we can get in that area. But anyway, guys, I will see you next time.